everyone, and welcome back to a Saints podcast here on the campus of Seward County Community College, bringing you more, of course, information and news about what's going on around campus. Kind of give us a little opportunity to dig in depth into some of the stuff we have going on here on the campus. So today I have a very couple of special guests with me from our business and industry department. I have Megan and Norma Jean. Hey guys, what's going on today?
Hi, how are you? Doing well, thanks.
Great. All right. So Megan, you're new. Megan, you're really new. So you want to introduce yourself and just kind of let us know where you came from and how long you've been at B&I.
So I have been the coordinator in the business and industry side for about 3 weeks now. My third week is now. I'm from Liberal, Kansas. I've never been anywhere else as in living. Born and raised. Graduated from Liberal High School, and yeah, that's about my life.
Awesome. There we go. We're glad to have you here. I know Norma Jean is probably glad to have you in that office, right?
Yes, I am. It's nice to have an additional person now.
There we go. Somebody to kind of help run around and do some of that stuff with you. Yeah. So you guys have business and industry, of course. These are kind of shorter session classes that don't necessarily require full enrollment into the college. And you guys have tons of great stuff coming up. So, I mean, if we just want to start, let's talk about the job fair, first of all.
Yes, our office partners with the the Liberal Chamber of Commerce, and also with various entities, the Allied Health Department, because we are focusing on getting our nurses and anyone in the allied health area to connect with hospitals. We also partner with the radio station and Phi Beta Lambda, who also comes out and does some stuff with the job fair. But during that job fair, which is scheduled for February the 2nd, from 10 a.m. to 2 for employers to come out. They can get the information to register through the chamber office. But our office on the other side, in addition to helping with those things, is also working on preparing the job seeker for when they come to the job fair. So last week we held our first set of seminars, which is on resume writing and interviewing skills. So this Thursday, we're repeating the same thing. The only thing we ask is people register with us. There's no fee to take these two seminars. We just ask that you call our office and register. So if you want us to look at your resume or give you tips on your resume, what a great time to come this Thursday at 12:30. Or if you need some help with interviewing skills, maybe you haven't interviewed in a while, we can help you with that as well. And that is right after the resume writing at 1 o'clock.
Very cool. So you guys are redoing another session of the resume thing, which I saw and I heard good things. I heard it was really well attended, and I spoke to someone who had brought a couple of people, not necessarily from campus, but had brought people from outside that needed a little bit of that extra resume writing help.
Yes, we did have outside, which is great. It's not just for our students. So if you're out there in the community and you know you're going to attend the job fair, or maybe you can't make the job fair, but you still need help with those skills, join us for those two free seminars. Lots of great feedback. And again, I think some of those people are going to come back for more additional information. So.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds great. So that's part of the regional job fair we got coming up on February 2nd. Where is that going to be at?
That is going to be held at the Seward County Event Center or Activity Center. Just like I said, if you're an employer that wants to be part of that event, we still have room. Just contact the chamber. Or if you're just somebody looking for a job between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., come ready with your resume, ready to maybe interview on site, and just dress for success.
There we go. Dress for success. It's part of the thing. No, and look a little nice, a little spiffy while you're there. Okay. All right. So next thing you guys have coming up, some defensive driving for truck drivers, right?
That was, I think I put that additional flyer, but we do have that coming up later again too. Eric, I don't know what the next date is on that. We just had that last Friday. But if you're needing defensive driving as a truck driver, or even we'll talk about that later in the podcast too. We have another one for those that aren't just truck drivers as well. So
yeah, and that's coming up a little bit later on. Looks like March will be kind of the next session of that one too. So if you are a CDL truck driver, keep an ear out for that one. So does that help with your insurance if you take one of those classes?
Yes, it does. I would check with your insurance company, but most people that do take those classes, they do get a discount with their insurance company. I think I didn't pull some of yours out. I'm looking at your stack there.
I'll keep flipping through. Well, what about the citizenship classes?
That class just started yesterday. If somebody is still interested, I'm sure we could still get them in because they've only missed one session. We have a new instructor, Kathleen Alonso, who is teaching for us, and that's on Monday nights from 6 to 8:30. The cost is $125. It includes a textbook, and it's also going to include some new things this year. We're doing a pre-test and a post-test to help them out, but we're also partnering with Catholic charities and in this new citizenship class that will be helping us with different things that we can add to the course.
That'd be great. I always love the idea of the pre-test and post-test because, I mean, you can really kind of cater your curriculum and what you need to be studying on, and so that way you're not kind of wasting your time with the whole overview. So, I mean, that's always great. I always appreciate that. And it looks like we got some QuickBooks coming up pretty soon.
Yes, that is this Saturday. The class, we are not taking registrations anymore, but just to let you know, we do offer that every semester. And so that's going to be this Saturday from 8 to 4. And if you are needing that kind of skills for QuickBooks, give us a call, and we will let you know when our next dates are for that.
Cool. And the QuickBooks, that's like kind of payroll software, right?
Yes, it's for payroll. A lot of small businesses use that. Some big business may use it too, but I know a lot of small businesses use that as well.
Very nice. All right. And next thing I see we got coming up is the ACT Prep. Is that something that people can still sign up for? Because, I mean, test scores and transcripts and test scores kind of my area. So,
we are still trying to get the ACT Prep class filled. We need 4 more spots filled. So it's only $20, and it's here at Seward County, 1801 North Kansas. Tina Stuckey is the instructor. She's trying to get people also, so anybody who's stressing, come get prepared because I heard it's a great class.
Yeah. Well, would that be something that, like we go in the high schools and say, hey, we've got ACT Prep coming up? And
Yeah, I have. I've tried to get a hold of some of the counselors and even some of the middle schools because, I mean, middle schoolers want to take the ACT also, get it, just get it out of the way.
And one of the great things that about this new format that she mentioned is it is one day. Typically, we've done it in the past, Eric, where it's 2 Saturdays.
Yeah.
It is where they're going to work on in the morning and do some testing and then go to lunch. So $20 for a prep test, and it includes lunch. And then you come back in the afternoon and go over some of the things that you need to work on and do another test. So great opportunity for any of them that are thinking about taking the test. And we typically try to schedule these a week or 2 out before the next ACT test, so to help them prep.
Nice. And you had me at lunch. So, all right.
Lunch. Feed them and they will come. Isn't that what they say?
Yes. Very big believer in lunch. And, of course, remember, if you do take the ACT, you want to come in and do some of the prep classes, they will absolutely help. And then whenever you do take the ACT, we do offer that on campus quite a bit. So we usually do. How many sessions of that do we do? Norma Jean, like 3 or 4 a year?
The ACT prep?
Yeah.
It kind of depends on the semester. I think this semester for spring we're only doing 2. But in the fall, we had 3. So, yes, it just kind of depends. And I'm sure in the summer we'll have a couple as well because I know some of the students do take their ACT during the summer as well because it slows down for them.
Yeah, I think ACT testing, the actual ACT testing is in June. I want to say end of June this year. So
Okay.
I'll have to look at the schedule. But I want to say that's right. I could be completely wrong, which is not entirely unheard of. All right. And this vinyl stencil thing that I kind of looked at that. So you got to tell me about the vinyl stenciling.
Megan's getting a little nervous here. We have partnered with Charlotte, and she's one of our HR people, but this is one of her expertise, and she's going to teach people how to use your Cricut. I know ours in our house for a while just sat there before it came out of the box, but my daughter has picked it up. So if you're one of those where it sits in the box and it's still not out and you want to know how to use that, join us. It's only $19. It's on February the 1st from 6 to 8. All you have to do is bring your Cricut and some vinyl.
So there you go. I have a friend who she would do like car decals, and she would put like decals on like metal cups. So if you have like a nice metal coffee cup or something like that, she'd print something out. And
Yeah,
wrap
and
it.
my daughter is into really doing shirts right now and sweatshirts, and she did a lot of Christmas presents that way. So a lot of different things you can do with a Cricut.
There you go. That's a great idea. All right. And so we got also one of the other classes coming up here. It looks like February 3rd, hand-dyed silk scarves. No, Megan, come on.
Well, the instructor is Gina Moore. She's gonna, if you're wanting to stay warm during the winter, be fashionable, we're gonna do hand-dyed silk scarves, like you said, $30 a session, February 3rd at 6:30 to 8 p.m. That's what you're getting out of me.
So there you go. Well, Megan, follow-up question. Follow-up question. So do you have to provide the silk scarf? Is the silk scarf provided?
Excuse, I didn't get it.
Is the silk scarf provided? Do you have to provide?
Yes, the materials for this class is provided. So you just register with us, and it's $30, and all the materials are provided. And we did offer this last semester, and the group of ladies that took the class really enjoyed it, and I loved seeing the different colors that they picked. So right now it's still kind of chilly, so why not make another scarf for the winter?
Yeah, and we don't know how long winter is going to carry on this year.
No.
It might decide it's going to end next week, or it might carry on into May. This feels like it could be one of those years. So, all right, next up, one of our most popular classes, I know, concealed carry.
Yes, that is scheduled for 2 different dates. We have February 5th and April 30th. This class is one of the classes that fills up pretty quickly for us. We only take 15 in the class. So if you're interested or been thinking about concealed carry, give us a shout. It is on, the first one is February 5th from 8 to 5. It's only cost $100. And one of the things I need to make note is the age limit, the age changed. It used to be 21 and now it's 18.
Oh, nice.
So if you're interested, give us a shout and we'll get you registered. I just want to make sure everybody knows any of our classes you do have to pre-register.
Yeah, any of the B&I classes, and I will put up the contact information. I'll put that up like a few times throughout the video, and then definitely at the end. So if you want to get enrolled, you want to, well, not technically enrolled. If you want to register for some of these B&I classes, I'll get that contact information up.
Eric, one of the things I want to point out too is this is only good for Kansas. And we are so close to Oklahoma and Texas, and it's unfortunate, but this is only for Kansas, state of Kansas. But we have had, I will say, some Oklahoma people take the class just because they wanted the information.
Right.
So, but just to let you know, the license is only for the state of Kansas.
Yeah, it gets kind of tricky. That state line. I mean, we're 30 miles from like 2 different states, you know, and that state line kind of throws us off some of the time. One other question on that concealed carry class, Norma Jean, how does that usually run? It's like a classroom session in the afternoon, and do they go out or classroom session in the morning? Do they go out in the afternoon?
The morning portion is classroom, lots of information, how to fill out the application, and things just to make sure that you're safe when you're carrying a weapon. And then the afternoon is going out to the shooting range.
Yeah, so I thought they actually
Yes,
put some
they will
rounds
go
through.
out there.
Cool, very, very cool. Next thing we got coming up is a class on wills, estates, and trusts. Looks like that's going on here pretty soon, Monday, February 7th.
Yeah, Jim Dodge is the instructor of that. It's only $10. He'll also do the via Zoom. So that's kind of cool. It's learning about what you need to know on getting your affairs in order, learn about your estates planning so that you can be prepared for life's unexpected turns. So that's kind of cool if you need to get your affairs in order.
So there you go. That's one thing and Norma Jean, you'd probably know this a little bit better than I would, but it's like so many people, like some certain percentage of people have no like estate planning, have no wills or something. It's like crazy big in the
Yeah,
U.S.
and then it's unfortunate because when it does happen, it's like, oh, I should have gotten that done. So let's try to help you with that, where you're not going to be saying, oh, I should have gotten that done, or he should have gotten, or she, you know, let's do that. Come and visit. We're not going to be doing those within the classroom, but this is an opportunity to hear the things that you need to prepare for and ask your questions, and then you can go talk to your attorney about getting one done.
So there you go. Absolutely. And then kind of on that line too, we got Social Security question and answer program coming up as well.
Yes, we are partnering with Edward Jones, Justin Barnes, and he had approached us and has said, hey, this is a big topic, which it is. I know we've had people reach out to our office asking about a seminar in this format, and can you count on it? And so Justin's going to talk about, you know, what's out there and kind of answer your questions, and especially those of you that are looking at retirement, what's that going to look like? It's free. The only thing, again, you do have to register. It's from 5:30 to 6:30 on February the 8th.
So there you go. Come get your questions answered about Social Security. A lot of questions. I know a lot of people have questions just about the whole Social Security program in general and what's going to happen. So we have a basic computers in Spanish coming up as well.
Yeah, I think Megan's going to read it for you in Spanish.
There we go. Let's do it. Come on, Megan.
Yeah, I know that it says it's in room AA 109. And Denora is the instructor, and the cost
There
is
we go.
$30.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
this is just a great opportunity, Eric, for anyone who's wanting to work on their computer skills. I know when my dad was alive, he would always say he didn't want to learn computers. He didn't want anything to do with it, but then he realized that's the thing. We got to learn about it. And so let's help you. If you're one of those ones that's afraid of a computer and what to do and where to click, where to find folders, how to access the internet, let us help you on this basic internet class on February the 8th. It's only $30 for from 6 to 8:30.
So there you go. Yeah, it says learning basic computers, navigation, moving around to Windows. Open and closing programs, saving documents in Word, that kind of thing. So really basic stuff. And, of course, Denora, one of our amazing HR personnel.
Yes, we were very appreciative of her.
There we go. And this is one, I love this class because, you guys probably hear me talking about it whenever I go through tours and stuff, because it's just such a fun example of what B&I does, the basic art of cookie decorating.
Well, for Valentine's Day, it's coming up. You got to give it to your sweetheart.
There we go.
Some pretty cookies. Our instructor is Julie. Our class is $40 to attend. It's February 10th, 6 to 9 p.m. Come and join a fun night of Valentine-themed cookie decorating.
Yeah. So do I have to bake the cookies and bring
No,
them?
that
Okay.
includes everything, your cookies, your frosting. And Julie's added to the class. Before, she would just bring the frosting already prepared, but she's had so many different questions about consistency and exactly what she did with the frosting. So she makes it within the classroom, but the cookies are already made, and then they decorate them. I always love to see what the cookies are going to look like. Like at Halloween, yes, we knew it was Halloween, but I had no idea it was going to be Hocus Pocus. And so it was really cute when she brought the cookies, and the ladies that were in the class really enjoyed it. And that class is another one that really fills up. So if you're interested, call us as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to see some of the designs that people come up with. And so, if I had to bake the cookies, it doesn't matter how good they look; they wouldn't taste great either. So I'm glad that, not counting on my baking skills there too. And we also have a rifle reloading basics class coming up here too, kind of a counterpart to the concealed carry. Yeah?
Definitely. And we actually later, it's not when you say counterparts, it's really good how we're seeing some of these break off of stuff. When you said it's a counterpart, we also later you'll see a basic pistol class, because we've had people say, hey, I want to learn more about how to shoot. And so we're adding stuff like that. So anytime you see anything we offer and you wish we would offer something else, or you thought, hey, this would even be a better idea or something in addition to that, give us a call. But yes, this rifle reloading is basics is scheduled for February the 12th from 8 a.m. to 1:30. And Craig Dusick is our instructor. And if you're interested, and we already have a few people signed up, so we're excited. It's a new class, and Craig's been wanting to do this for a couple of semesters, and it finally works this semester for him to do this for us.
Yeah, that's great. I always try to help out Craig with his archery class. And Craig's kind of an avid hunter, kind of outdoorsman kind of guy.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, he's definitely the right dude to be teaching that one for sure. And we have kind of a counterpart to making your own silk scarf. Make your own fleece poncho coming up. So if you plan it right, you can make a scarf and a poncho that'll match.
Yeah, February 15th at 6 to 9 p.m. for $19. You can make your own poncho, your fleece poncho. All you have to bring is a sewing machine.
And then we'll provide you with the materials that you'll need to bring, because you'll definitely need to bring your own material, because we don't know what kind of material you're going to want it to be. So Sarah Thompson, our instructor, will give us the information to provide you with. When you're ready to sign up, we'll send you that list of what to bring. Sarah's really excited. She's put it on her own Facebook. This is what I'm doing. Come join me. So if you want to make a poncho, join us on February the 15th.
There we go. And if you plan it right, like I said, you can have a scarf and a poncho that match.
Yeah, you'll be leaving with a lot of stuff. We have a lot of DIY? What's it? DIY?
DIY. I think.
DIY.
I
Yeah.
struggle too.
Yeah, I was like, I can't remember. Do your own. Yeah. So.
Okay, and so this is something good, and it's something that we have been talking about here quite a bit at the college. Just with all the COVID going on, and the impacts it's had on everybody's mental health. So we have a program coming up, stress and mental health in the workplace.
Yes, you hear this a lot, Eric. You hear this within the schools. You hear it with our own personal family like you said, here at the college, we keep hearing that. How do we deal with the stress and all the different things? Like just even this week, we had a couple of classes we had to reschedule due to COVID issues. And how do you deal with that stress, the extra things that you have to go back and redo this or do that? Because we just need to be flexible and work with people's schedules. And so Leslie Bissell, Dr. Bissell, is going to come out and do that for us. We're fortunate because this will probably be one of her last seminars here in Liberal before she moves away to Manhattan. So join us. It is on February the 15th from 9 to 11, and it's $35.
There we go. So, and we always appreciate Dr. Bissell. We wish her well in her private practice. So there we go. We also have another business over breakfast. Norma Jean, I know you love business over breakfast.
Yes, this is another partnership with the Chamber as well as the Kansas Small Business Development Center office right next door to us. And it was funny because Megan and I were talking to Cheryl Collins today about this class. You know, which one are we, and are we both? And you know, Cheryl, through her years of managing, she feels like, you know, definitely she falls in that boat. But some people aren't that many years into being a leader or supervisor / manager. So which one are you? Can you be both? And yes, how can you be both? So let Charlotte Peterson help you. One of the great things about Business Over Breakfast is we're encouraging businesses to come together, eat breakfast. This is included with the $15, not very expensive at all. You get breakfast and great information, but you also get to network with other businesses and then leave with some great information. And that is scheduled for February the 16th from 7:30 to 8:45.
Very nice. Yeah, we definitely like the business over breakfast. So, okay, coming up next, we have ETC Safeland USA orientation. I have no idea what this is about.
This is one of our safety courses, and there are 16 safety topics that are discussed. So if you fall in that industry where you know you have to take this Safeland training, we have the trainer here on campus that comes and does this once a semester, and that is only $95. You'll get your card, and this is a lifelong card. Once you get this card, you don't have to retake this course. So again, 8 to 5, February 17th, $95 for the ETC Safeland orientation.
There we go. So I had no idea what that was about. All right. Very cool. Very nice. Something I do know a little bit about, though, is the CNA CMA refreshers and updates.
So we offer those, the CNA, we actually offer them once a month, and the CMA is every other month. So CNA, the one coming up for February, is scheduled for February 17th. So if you are a certified nurse aide and know your license is about ready to expire or it has expired and you need to do that 18 checklist, come see us. It is only $75, and Norma Sanchez, our instructor, does a wonderful job with this. Like I said, this one, the CNA is every month, CMA is every other. So the next one for CMA is March 7th and 8th.
So there we go. And if you are looking to keep your CMA license current, definitely check into that one. So coming up next, hunter safety courses.
Yeah, this hunter safety course is kind of cool. It's 3 sessions. You have to attend all 3 sessions. You got to be 11 years or older. But if you attend all 3 sessions, you get your the successful completion of the course. Certificate card, safety card. Sorry, I can't talk.
Yeah, it's kind of bad for a podcast, Megan.
Yeah, right. February 17th, 18th, and 19th, 6 to 9 p.m. on Thursday and Friday, but Saturday 8 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And it's free. This is a class that's offered and partnered with through the state of Kansas. And Aaron Solinger, he's actually a faculty member at Liberal High School. Mm-hmm. And so we're fortunate him to come out and do that. But the only thing, again, you need to pre-register, please.
Yeah, and I think he teaches that class at the high school as well,
yes,
doesn't he?
He does. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought my son came home with his hunter license. I was like, hey, good job, buddy. So if you think about it this way, you can take the concealed carry class, you can take the rifle class, and your hunter safety courses, and those pheasants will never see you coming.
Hey, getting them ready for pheasant season.
There we go. Mm-hmm. And then this is a class that I know that would be useful. This next one coming up, useful for dads for sure, and also useful for people like my wife who never learned how to braid her own hair.
And I'm in one of those in the same boat. So.
Yeah, you get to learn how to do the basic braid with a little twist and the Dutch braid. This is going to be February 19th, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. The instructor is Logan Dodge, which is Norma Jean's daughter. Yeah, the fee is only $19, so come and learn to braid your daughter's hair, or if your son has long hair.
And the thing different about this, Eric, is you bring your child with you, or borrow a child if you don't have it. Say, hey, can I bring your child with me? Because and that cost will include, that price is for two, an adult and a child, so you can have a child to work on. And the great thing about this is, somebody asked us today, where did Logan learn to do this? And I said, Kids College. Later we'd love to come back and talk to you about this. But Kids College, a lot of these kids learn these skills from there as well. And she's one of those Kids College graduates, and who also teaches classes for us.
Very nice. Yeah, we'll definitely get to Kids College when that comes up. So so you guys can talk about that. All right. We also have a class on Outlook coming up here pretty soon.
A lot of us use the Microsoft Office products in our office, and so we probably use the email system, which is Outlook, and it's so much more than just email. It is also your calendar, your to-do list. So let us help you learn how to use that.
Yeah. And I myself have a mantra. It's if it's not in my email or if it's not on my calendar, it doesn't exist.
I'm with you. And this one's 3 days. February 22nd, 23rd, 24th, from 3 to 5, and the cost is $79.
Yeah, great course for that one too. And this is something too that Liz Hill had kind of talked to us about in our in-service is fatigue. With fatigue, maybe we need a nap. And Liz has some really great information. You want to tell us a little bit more about that one?
Yes, Liz Hill did this class for us at our in-service, and it was a great presentation. So I asked Liz, because we've had people talk to us about this, and actually we had a company that was talking to us about their employees and how to help them about talking about rest and taking care of themselves. So what a great opportunity on February 23rd from 11:45 to 1, and this does include lunch again, $15, to learn about different things that you need to be aware of when you're getting tired, and then also how to respond to that and take care of yourself.
Yeah, Liz had this really great thing about improving your sleep quality, because that's part of it, part of the physical fatigue, and improving your sleep quality. And there's actually some really easy things that you can do. You have to kind of follow through with them, and you have to do them for a little while. But there are some things that you can kind of just train your body when it's time to go to sleep. So Liz, for more information, sign up for Liz's class. And then looks like the last thing I have is defensive driving, day to day.
Yes, we talked about the one for truck drivers earlier. If you are needing to learn more about how to be aware of your surroundings when you're driving and things you need to be prepared when you're on the road, so many distractions nowadays, Eric, and how can we just be reminded? I've heard a bit of this seminar one day because we had it right next door to my office, and just hearing the things like those little aha light bulb goes on, like, I need to remember that, or remember this, just simple things that you need to remember when you're driving. But just in addition to taking this class, we talked about it earlier, that you can save money based to talk to your insurance company, but typically they will have a discount for you taking this class, and this is an every other year card to renew. So February 24th from 8 a.m. to noon for $45.
Yeah, very nice. And you want to know one of the things that's to tell you in defense of driving, one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm going to share a pet peeve with you guys. If you are stopped at a stoplight, do not pull out your phone for the 45 seconds that you're stopped at a stoplight. That's one thing that they'll tell you. Because then you're sitting there and they're backing everybody up. It's like, no, leave your phone down.
Because then you get distracted and don't realize the lights changed already.
And then people will run into you. So there we go.
So Eric, a lot of these classes we're offering, this is just a snippet. This is just from today's date up to February 24th. We have so many other opportunities from here till mid-May. So if you need to see if you've not seen our brochure, it's on our website, or if you would like us to email it to you, we can. Megan does a weekly email out to everybody to let them know what's going on for the next week. Let us know how we can get that information to you so you're not wondering what is being offered at the college right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And is there anything else as we kind of get ready to wrap up here?
As we mentioned about Kids College, when we can get on to talk about it, would be great, but we are currently starting to look for teachers for the summer. So if you are interested to teach for us, Megan's the contact person for that. Okay. And so she's already going through old notebooks of who's taught for us in the past and trying to see if they'll come back and teach for us again.
All right. Very cool. Yeah, and Kids College, always a fun time. Always a great time. So Megan and Norma Jean, thank you guys so much for being on the show this afternoon. We'll really appreciate finding out what's going on at B&I. You guys always do the funnest classes. Always the funnest stuff.
They are, and I don't know if Megan will be like this, but I know previous people that have been in her position have always taken their classes because they're like, this is so much fun. They take them on. I'm like, you're spending your paycheck on all the classes you're offering.
I've got a line.
Great things, and we hear lots of people say that they're excited. There's other things to do in Liberal. They come in groups. I love to see when people register together in a group and they have a fun time in their classes together. Not it's another opportunity, not just going to a movie or something. They can go take a class together and just have fun and laugh.
Yeah, and I'm sure some of those painting, like outdoor painting decoration kind of things, I'm sure those classes get a little wild.
Yeah, they do. And then just our professional development, we want to help you or either in maybe improve the skill in the current job you are in, or to maybe help you in finding a different job. So let us know how we can help you on that side as well.
So there we go. Not only do we have gun safety, defensive driving, CNA and CMA refreshers, different safety certifications. It's all right there at B&I. So once again, Megan, Norma Jean, thank you guys so much for coming in today. I'm going to put up the B&I contact information here in just a second. So if you need more information, you want to find out, maybe get on the mailing list and to see what all is going on throughout the rest of the year. Be sure to hit up the email address or the phone number that I'll post up here in just a second. Other than that, we'll see you next time.